Bring your dog for $100.
Here we go. Okay.
Avoid your thing now.
Just making sure.
All right. Okay, I'd like to call the special meeting to order. Those that wish to do so, please stand and join me for the pledge and prayer. Teresa, would you lead us in prayer, please?
Sure. Father, we come before you in the name of Jesus, and Father, we give you thanksgiving and praise for this evening, and thank you for the ones that have joined us here in the building, and thank you for the ones that are viewing online. And Father, just pray that you just give us wisdom and grace in all things, and help us to make the right decisions to keep moving the town forward. And Father, just pray that you just keep your hand upon us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Becca, lead us in pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let the record reflect that council was in full attendance, please. First item on the agenda is the approval of purchase of a jackhammer attachment for the excavator. As everyone's aware, when I say we, the street department had a rough week with some of the work, especially here at Town Hall, in removing the five blockages on the sewer line, the main line. The difficulty in cutting through the concrete was significant with the concrete saw, and it occurred to us, Brian and myself, that there's an attachment for our new excavator that would make quick work of that, and which would allow our street department personnel a lot more time to address the breaks and replace the lines as necessary. And so we're looking at efficiency and also the wear and tear on our employees. I mean, that, especially like now today, 93, 94 degrees, it's not going to get much cooler this summer, and we have a lot of work to do that we're all aware of. And so I've put together the three quotes that I handed out, one from State Equipment, one from Acme Tools, and one from Skid Steer Solutions.
There's one
At the bottom back.
They're comparable pneumatic hammers, around 500 foot-pounds apiece. What you see from State Equipment, they actually quoted an auger as well, but you can see the quote for the hammer was $8,940. Hammer itself, $72,4140, and the peripherals, these are the items that are necessary, such as your hoses, your mounting plate for the excavator, the valves, everything necessary to attach the hammer to the excavator and for it to function. That's what that represents. So the total cost for State Equipment would be $8,940 for the pneumatic hammer. On the reverse of that page, Acme Tools, this is a well-respected seller. The same, you can see the brand there, Funokawa, I think it's an imported hammer. That would be $10,072.84, with the hammer being $81.59, peripherals $1913.84. And then the third quote is from Skid Steer Solutions, and that's an excavator breaker, $87.27, plus the $2,047 for the hoses, valves, mounting plate, etc. So the low bid was State Equipment of $89.40.
And that looks like it's a local company too.
Yep, but that's where the excavator came from. And
Yeah.
the other two, I stopped there. That doesn't even include delivery. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So I mean, and that's a huge problem now. Getting anything delivered short of Amazon or Walmart, the fees for delivery on special equipment is outrageous, as we know. So, yeah, I didn't even, after I got the quotes, I didn't even check on the delivery cost, but, I'm sure it would be significant.
We don't need that auger, right?
No, we don't need the auger at this time, no, no, no.
So it'd just be the 8940
Correct,
with all the hoses and everything.
correct.
Okay.
Yep, that's out the door.
Based on the pricing and what we bought the excavator from those same individuals, I would make a motion to approve the $8,940 from State Equipment.
Okay.
Comes with like a warranty and all that stuff, something like that.
What's that? I'm sorry?
That one comes with a warranty and everything through.
Oh,
the
yes,
warranty.
Yep, that's everything.
Yeah,
have-
I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Uh,
Opposed? Motion carries. Tony, I'm sure you guys appreciate that. Yes, sir. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, that and 83rd Street just about, it took its toll on the employees, so I'm glad that we should have thought of this before, but, you know, things come up. And, yeah.
Who would have thought we would have needed it so soon?
Well, yeah, and it'll just be more and more, you know, as we address these line problems, and so, you know, that'll speed up each project, each sub-project, so, you know, I think that was a great thing
Yeah.
to
Well,
provide.
And, you know, and I'm not like, saying that we should buy stuff unnecessarily and stuff, but knowing that the work is ahead, is there anything else you think of that they really need? Instead of, maybe we go ahead and be a little proactive.
Yeah, well,
Start looking.
the auger, you know, we talked about that, but the auger would facilitate the replacement of a guardrail, you know, the posts and everything. But as few as we do, we could probably rent that, you know, the auger
Okay.
attachment. Don't you think, Tony? And yeah,
98.
Summit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
How about the saw attachment?
Well, the saw, we went back and forth on that, you know, there is a saw attachment, concrete saw attachment for this. But what happens is it would cut out, say, the rectangle, you know, for your work, but the jackhammer attachment would actually break everything up,
Okay.
whereas the saw wouldn't.
Right.
So,
The reason I was asking is I know they were sawing a lot.
Right.
I didn't know if that was that little one.
That probably beat into that.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
It about beat Jeremy to death.
and two,
Jeremy's way too little for that.
and two, what our guys have found, like on 83rd Street, at some point they had poured concrete over the pipes. So, I mean, something, oh, this way too? So, I mean, you need something to break it up, and, I mean, this will
You gotta
just,
think that concrete's probably been set in 30 years.
Well,
yeah.
no, they also found that the clear out pipes or the ones where you
Clean
can go
outs?
to, the clean outs was covered out here.
Hmm.
Yeah, by concrete. Yeah.
How do you use a clean out if it's 4 foot below dirt? They never did.
It's not now.
They never
It's all
did.
above ground now, but it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I've seen that.
Yeah, this will come in handy, but in the future, I mean, we'll come across things, you know. I know everybody's interested in, you know, maybe looking at the street sweepers. They're gonna demo that next Wednesday, by the way.
Oh, good.
We can see how it would, you know, benefit the town.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like I said, not, making unnecessary purchases, but maybe be a little bit proactive, and that way we already have it to, keep, prevent any more delays.
Yeah, well, and that's what we started, you know, we purchased new tools, for our departments to begin with,
Yes.
months ago, and that was good, and, yeah, so we're trying to think ahead, but, you know, sometimes you don't know the scope of what we're gonna find, and it's just
Till you dig in.
been one
yeah.
thing after the other here. so.
Yeah, like I said, not wasteful spending.
No,
but,
it's not. not at
Yeah,
all.
just, be a little proactive when we can.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate that, and I know the, gentlemen on the street department do. Next item is an increasing the seasonal help hourly rate. Recorder Fonto.
Yeah, right now it's $10 an hour, and we're not really getting a lot of bites, so to speak. You and I talked, and the county's summer seasonal help is $12 an hour.
Correct.
Even if we raise it to that, might help. But they need some help, because they're having to work on all that, and there's so much landscape, mowing and everything that needs to be done. And as a matter of fact, you all have been utilizing, Tommy, the facilities guy, so hasn't been able to even get to doing what he was doing, but that's, and I
Here
just,
or there.
well, I mean, that's part of it, but he's not able to do what we need him to do as well, so, I don't know if maybe 12, give it a shot. I don't know what you all think, but,
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, because when we first brought it up, that was because, I mean, I know we have tried in the past, even the last administration without much success, but I was like, who would do that when you can walk in any fast food restaurant and make that or even more, and you're working in air conditioning?
It's tough.
Yeah,
Somebody that wants to work.
yeah.
we need to buy them an industrial fan when they're working on stuff. Oh, sorry, my mind went to something else they could probably use talking about. I know this is jumping subjects, but a fan, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, later, yeah.
That just popped in my head.
They gonna carry it around their neck.
But anyway, about the increase in pay, what are your all's thoughts?
Well, first, Mayor, financially, is it doable?
Yes, I can say, unequivocally, it is doable. And keep in mind too, after the first of the fiscal year, we were hoping to address some merit increases and also to remind our employees and council, we have our retention bonuses, which are payable in late November. So those are some beneficial things for our employees to look toward as well,
Yeah, some extra beneficial things, but
Yeah.
I mean, as long as we can financially do it, I do agree with it, because, if for anybody that is looking for work, I mean, it's going to be hard to be competitive. And probably a lot of employers, I mean, the way it even stands right now, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but a manager at Starbucks makes more than I do.
Well, it's being on part personnel committee and talking to people and everything else, and you've seen it, BJ's seen it. You call people and they can't do it because they make more money at a job they currently have right now. And you throw into the fact of coming out here and asking guys, or men or women, to cut grass, throw trash when it's 96 degrees. So you have to take that into account as well. I agree, $10, the idea is great, but as far as the seasonal, but as far as what we're getting back from it, it hasn't been ideal. So,
Like I say, we're gonna get those same people though. Applying when it's out there for 12.
probably, but
You know what I'm saying?
And it may,
hopefully more.
but at least we're trying. Now, we definitely know this isn't working.
that's what I'm worried
Sometimes
about. I think if you stay at $10, maybe you're beating your head off the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we sit and say, well, what's the problem? Well, here's your problem, potentially.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to look insanities doing the same thing
Yeah.
over and over again, but expecting different results.
Well,
I mean, we could maybe try it, it may not work, but we definitely know this isn't.
well,
what do we want to go to 12? We want to, what city's doing, or
How much?
BJ?
Well,
Wanna go to
part-time is 13.
Yeah.
I mean, do we put them the same as
No.
part-time? I don't know. I
No.
don't necessarily think that's
No.
right either. Yeah. I mean, there's a difference.
Yeah, they've
Absolutely.
had to work their way up.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of that, but at least 12.
Yeah, I think we should try 12. At least it makes us a little bit more competitive with the restaurants.
But, it's whatever your all's thoughts and, what you want to do.
Yeah. I'm open to trying 12 because, there's some restaurants that pay more, but a lot of them do start right at 10, so that would, on some, at least some of the fast food restaurants and stuff, that would, give us a little bit of an up.
Yeah, but this is seasonal help, not a
Right.
full-time job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know
So
that.
why should we have to compete with restaurants?
Well,
and stuff,
because,
you know
well,
what I'm saying?
and I understand, but the thing of it is, they can go to work for them permanently.
They can do that anyway,
Yeah, they can.
but they just wanna check, they don't wanna work.
That's
know.
the issue that everyone is having.
Yeah, exactly, everybody wants a check, but nobody wants to work.
And that can be true too.
What if we went up to like 11.25 and tried that out for a little while, at least till the next meeting in June? And if that doesn't work, then we know that we need to either go higher or just count our loss.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, but that's what I was thinking, like if it was me, if I had a choice to go to blah, blah, blah and make $12 an hour and I'm not gonna lose my job, but I can come here and work for 10 and I'm out of work in September, October, which one am I gonna take?
You're not helping our case by telling this and saying that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand.
What?
Nothing.
That's all right, I'll go back and watch it, see what you said.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I could talk to you later.
So, it don't matter.
Yeah. No, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but, but
I'm hoping that you attract people, another motivator besides wages, is job satisfaction
We're not
and,
going
and
to,
future. So I'm hoping, that you'll attract some people that, see this as a more rewarding experience and a possible future, part of full-time with us. And so I'm hoping, that we can attract some of those individuals and, because there are other motivators other than just wages, but,
Yeah, and we'll be having a part-time coming up very soon, won't we?
well, you mean Freddie?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it.
I don't know. I mean, it's up to council, but
Oh, no, I thought he was, no, I mean, not us, I thought he was,
No.
oh, he's changed his mind? All right, cool.
He's back and forth.
and he does have that option.
Yes.
So thoughts?
I'm getting a headache, I'm thinking. I'm torn
I
between 11
definitely-
and a quarter and 12.
Yeah, I'm open to 12 and I wouldn't try any higher than that.
Oh, I absolutely no higher than that.
Cause,
Then you're getting up to your part-time guys.
yeah, and that's
No.
not right either.
No,
No, they've had to work their way
That's
to the
out.
top.
Yeah.
Well,
And I agree with that.
that's why I don't like 12, because you're getting too close to the part-time guys that you can count on that's gonna be here.
Well, I thought if
You know.
it's 10 now, then y'all say 12, 11.25 is right in the middle. So you're meeting halfway,
About 11:50.
or 11.50.
11,
Yeah,
50.
that's even an option too.
It's the way I look at it. You give a slight bump, we'll go 11:50. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, then, because we hired a guy for seasonal help, he's doing a great job by all accounts. So you get a win there. So you put it out there and it works, great. If it doesn't, then you go back to the drawing board. But I think if you stay where you're at and you see what you're getting, like I said, you're beating your head off the wall.
You won't get the same ones.
If you do, then you don't.
Right.
Then it won't work out. But you don't know if you just sit there.
But I'm good for 11:50.
got a motion?
I make a motion, we go
I
for 11:50.
second 11.50.
Okay, I have a motion from Councilperson Skeens, second from Councilperson Bass. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We'll make, how about we make that effective, when do you wanna make it effective? I mean, we have one now, we can make
He's
it,
been doing a heck of a job.
okay, we'll make it payroll
Payroll
concludes
and-
tomorrow. You wanna make it effective Sunday? As the beginning of the next payroll, or you wanna do it
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to-
retroactively, or?
Retroactively, since he's
you.
been doing this the whole time, to make it this whole pay period. For
Good.
his, for his
And he
check.
has done a good job.
He
Oh,
ha- he
I've
has,
heard
he's
from
done,
everybody.
that's-
He's done really good.
And
they've
it-
all,
He sure
they've all
has.
talked about it.
And it's only affecting one person, right?
Right.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
He's the only.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
He's the
Okay.
only- yes.
Make
you
it
know,
that,
he deserves it.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Move him to, for the last 2 weeks.
Okay, so make it effective May the 8th. That sound good?
Yep.
Okay. So that was an amendment to your motion, Debbie?
Yes,
Okay,
make a motion, we make it effective May the 8th.
okay.
I'll second it.
Oh, we were already,
Oh,
that's part
Yeah.
of the whole.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that works.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. May 8th. 7:50. Okay, thank you. Next is hiring seasonal help, Recorder Fontaine.
We haven't done any interviews. They weren't,
Okay.
some things ended up happening, so, and since I had this on the agenda, I decided to
Okay.
wait and throw it back out in the pool.
Okay. Next is the street light on 85th Street, Councilperson Armitage.
Let's just put that on hold till we find out who owns it.
Okay.
Because none of us have a clue.
I'll call him
We've been
tomorrow if
told.
you want me to, or do
If
you
you
want
would,
to? Or-
If you would,
I'll do
you
it. I'll
see
call.
what you can do, and I'll kind of
I was
fish
thinking
around too and see
DOH.
what I can find out, okay?
Okay, I'll call Shillian, that's our
Okay.
local office.
Well, I had talked with them before.
All right. And next item is the donation to Chesapeake Elementary.
We're just gonna withdraw it since BJ already has the equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a couple comments on Facebook. I just wanted, I am an archery coach, and I have all the equipment, and I'm gonna do it with the fifth graders at Marmet. Competitions, they might go up there, but yeah, they don't need the money right now. I mean, not being mean, but.
Okay. Good and welfare of council?
I would like to add something. I got a phone call yesterday. Mountain of Hope, the one that did the dinner, Thanksgiving time, would like to do a car wash here in town. And I can't remember, he said 25th or 26th of June, and it's absolutely free, but they said they'd like to come in and wash all cars of any of the public employees, council, mayor, any pastors in town, the police department's vehicles, would like to come in, just do that as and maybe have some hot dogs, things that day to give out just as a thank you, because they said the town has really helped them a lot, stood behind them and supported them. And they'd like to do that just as a thank you if it was okay with everybody.
I think it's okay, it's under $25 value. It should be acceptable.
What dates was that?
I'd have to see the 25th or 26th. 26th is on a Sunday. I don't think they'd want to do it on Sunday,
No,
but
probably
I'll
not.
check. It'd probably be on the 25th then. But he called me and I was on the road and I didn't jot anything down. But he just wanted to get the approval that, just to do something good for the community, since we've been so good to help them.
I think it's fine. We'll check with Scott. though,
Okay.
just to
Where are they
make sure.
gonna do it?
He asked that, and he thought maybe they're in front of the rec building, because the rec building does have water. It's also asphalt there, so you're not like being somewhere where it's gonna get muddy, and, they can,
So, can we do that where we paying for water?
I don't think that'd be.
I just wanna make sure that's cool, cause I
That's
think
why
it's
he's gonna
great.
check with Scott.
I think it's great. I think,
Oh, yeah.
and they do
Yeah,
a
we
lot
can
of great
check with
stuff.
them, but since, it's not private gain on our part and it's benefiting the community, we're probably
Just wanted to make sure.
okay.
We'll check with them.
I think it's great.
And
Yeah.
it's nice, very nice.
And I'd hope if you get your car washed, you'll still make a donation to them.
Well, of course.
Any other good and welfare?
What I was gonna say about the, fans, they need some kind of fan. Maybe we need to get something, cause they have the generator thing, right? Joe, for when they're, especially in this heat. I mean, even get a big one, or like even, little one or something. Maybe think about it. Looking
Okay.
into, this heat, or even ice, whatever, those cool packs or something, we need to.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody know anything like that kind of stuff? That would be, like the cool packs.
Yeah, we
What?
got them last year.
Well, we need to get some more ordered ASAP then. Yeah,
Or something, something for you
okay.
guys.
I'll make, tell her to, order y'all some. Y'all need them.
Okay.
Okay, and the only other thing is the carnival's coming into town, starts Wednesday, and there's the blue coupons all over town. I have plenty of them. They get a $5 off, on your hand stamper to go into ride.
That's only on Wednesday and Thursday, too. I read that paper.
Oh, really? Let me get with
Only-
them to see,
That's what it says on the blue paper you
Okay.
brought, Wednesday and Thursday only.
okay? Let me call
For the
them.
$5 off?
Yeah, it is, but
Huh?
For the $5 off?
Yes,
It's still better than the other place,
it's
wasn't
better
it?
than nothing.
I mean, even the regular price is still better than the other one, isn't it?
How, do we know how much the hand stamp is? Is it 20?
it's 25 and then the
Oh.
$5 off, I believe. But let me check it to make absolutely sure, but I think that's what the blue paper says. It was
I
25
don't
with
remember
5
seeing
off.
that, but
Yeah, I don't
remember,
think-
Okay, we'll look at the blue paper.
I
Yeah, I was
remember
gonna
seeing
say,
it was,
The,
Wednesday and Thursday only for the
I have
$5 off.
spoken to Myers about September, and also we're having a community, a
Recreation.
recreation meeting Monday evening at 6. I have spoke with Alan Myers with that carnival, and I've got him up to 12 rides. He's not happy, but he's going to.
Oh, you got him up to 12 rides?
12 rides, at least 6 of the rides
Does it
for
say Wednesday and
adults.
Thursday only, Beach? Thought it did.
And does it give the price?
does this include a food truck too, for Alan?
I didn't think it did, I didn't.
Hand
Handstand,
stamp
I
is.
didn't think I said.
That's what I'm thinking, I've read it, and it may be on the poster thing.
I didn't look at
Yeah.
but I
I
hung it
didn't
up in
see
the
the
door.
poster.
She's got a poster out there.
I hung it up in my door, but I didn't look at it.
Francis, you said what, recreation meeting Monday at 6?
Yeah,
Okay, we have interviews at 4, but we should be done.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. While she's looking, any other council, good and welfare?
Yeah, we was gonna talk about, what the insurance guide said. From
Oh.
Ebenezer, you asked me to go ahead and do that, so me and Patty both are gonna and,
Don't say.
Patty. Oh, okay. Yeah, Patty got to actually speak with him a little bit more than me. There is gonna have to be some additional work done, I guess, before they can, consider, insuring it. I guess from the beginning, whenever we switched to Travelers, this building's never been insured. Is that correct?
I thought we
Yeah.
liability.
I don't
I
know,
thought it had liability.
Not according to him.
maybe with another carrier, I don't.
Yeah, with the previous carrier before we switched to Travelers. And I guess he had said, the last person in the last administration he spoke with, he told that person that, so, is that correct? Yeah, okay. So right now. Right, yeah, we need to fix the steps and the handrail, and he wants, the electric inspected, and he wants a structural engineer to take a look at the building. At that point, then we can look at what types of insurance coverage. He said, like having events there and stuff is considered like occupancy. He said, it's not impossible, but there may be, some other routes that we could possibly go. Maybe like putting up some kind of barrier, something, let people come in, look at it, be able to walk back out. Of course, we can still do Civil War reenactments and things like that. And if. Uh-huh. Yeah. You want to get on the mic so people. Before I hear that? Yeah.
Yeah. They've turned it off. Come get a hers.
Yeah, you can just come get mine.
It's
So that
on.
way it's on live stream.
It's on.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What he said is, like, if we have, like, a wedding or a christening or something like that there, that's considered like occupancy, sitting in there, period of time. But he said if we had something like we opened it up, not really for tours, but like, if we put a barrier near the front door where, you could step in for a few minutes and just look room, basically, and step back out, that would be easier. He said that, like weddings and stuff, he says, it's not possible. He said, I'm not saying no, and not right now, but, yeah. But,
Right.
I asked him, your primary concern seems to be self, the question you wanted to do an outdoor wedding. And he said that he thought that was fine, as long as it wasn't raining. He didn't want it raining.
Well, who does?
I think he was concerned about people on the steps or something with rain. I'm not sure, but he said, not when it's wet.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's interested in that or not, but
I know, I've called her, I'm waiting to hear back from
We
her.
don't have any insurance on it at all. But if we don't have any insurance on it at all right now.
Well, he said what we do is we don't charge, because when we charge, then, there are certain services and aspects.
well, I'm assuming that they're gonna put something on it at this point, but not for that.
Right,
You understand what I'm saying? Like the liability, like she's saying, truck rolls off the interstate,
yeah, and
or
for,
catches fire.
and for this one's instance where it's going, if she agrees to it and she
You know,
wants to
but
do it
for
outdoor.
people,
No,
to
no
be in
charging.
it, they're not insured.
Right, right.
But you might wanna verify.
Yeah,
That's
that
how I
version.
understood. He said they would be comfortable with it. If they're not insuring us, I don't know why they care. You know what I mean? So, and I told him when it was, so he knew it was, coming soon.
Right.
But he said, they would be fine with like doing it out.
And we're not to charge them.
Yeah, he suggested that we not charge her for it. Because if you charge, then that sort of changes culpability, kind of duty at that point. But if she's just asking to use it for the property.
And I guess what he said, he was gonna email like a list or, okay.
And he said the handrail seemed to be the thing they were really hung up.
Which at one section, it was bad and loose, because I even used it
Well, he
myself.
said that needs replaced. Like one of the steps, the handrail going up the sidewalk isn't tall. It needs to be like right around 42. That was their issue with that, like the sidewalk moved out some, there's. And like it was like. And, the structure.
Yeah, and then of course, while we was,
That could be, cheap, but, if they find
may
a
not.
bunch, maybe not, but.
and we might be able to apply for another grant through SHPO too, possibly,
Well, I mean,
depending.
if there was like issues,
Right,
can't fall down, but
no, because we do have, an agreement with, the Department of Highways to keep that building maintained.
well, I think.
Right. Yeah, because it is the last standing structure that Leonard Morris had built. And it's not the oldest building in West Virginia, but it's now made the list of one of the oldest buildings in West Virginia.
Said he's supposed to email the list, I'm surprised he hasn't.
Yeah,
And maybe Ruth has it, I don't know.
Right, I got a question.
Okay.
If we let her do it, and I know they're saying it, one-time thing, does that put it where if anybody else would wanna do it,
Yeah.
does
Well,
that,
he didn't specify one time, he didn't state that.
that's what I'm saying, then it becomes, we can't say no to everybody else that wants to do it outside. That's where cause it just suddenly was like, oh, does that open floodgates?
well, for
Kinda
one,
thing.
I don't think it will open a lot of floodgates, because, the property's kind of hilly and all of that, and you still don't have no access to a bathroom.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, if somebody else would come up and say, I want to do the same thing,
Right,
we'd have to say yes.
right.
And I'm just thinking in my head,
Yeah.
and can we only let her do it? If that, I'm just thinking in my head. Just, putting it out there. I mean,
Well, like I said, I don't, like I said, he didn't say one
It's just said if we don't charge and
I mean, that.
they don't
may
have
be
no,
your issue if you let people use it.
yeah, as long as you don't.
And he did say that he would like Scott to do a hold harmless.
Yeah, she has to sign, if she does, she's gotta do a hold harmless, so that's probably what, if that ever would occur again, if, we do it, they would probably have to sign a hold harmless.
I mean, I think you need,
Yeah, yeah. So, but,
I mean, even after.
yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if they've made it down there, but when we was down there, me and Patty, found termites on the property. We don't know if they've actually invaded the church or not, but I did make the mayor aware of it, and I know, there was supposed to be a, exterminator going down there, so,
Yeah, they were just blowing around.
yeah,
I didn't, we've
They
never
were
seen them
swarming.
in the church,
right,
but they were all around outside.
Well, they're in it.
Yeah, well, that's what,
That's what we was
seeing
afraid
them
of.
down where we were parked.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're just like around the wooded area there, if they're the apartments
Right.
next door.
Not good.
I don't know, but
get rid of them.
I don't love the idea of
You
termites
can't,
around
you
it.
can't go drilling on that building.
Right,
You
And-
can't
and
go drilling
honestly,
on it.
We probably should have been, treating it anyway,
yeah.
you know.
Probably.
Yeah, I get, but, and of course, that's the first time, I don't, the guys probably where they cut grass and stuff a little bit more, but that's the first time that I have found it. I was getting them all over my clothes and stuff, just even trying to get to the car. Yeah. Yeah, so, I was trying to be careful not to pack them home with me. But but the structural engineer should find if there is any termite damage, and I hope there's not. Yeah. Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Now what all that would cost, I don't know. But I thought, however y'all want to handle it.
Right.
I did talk to a guy about a sign. We don't have to anymore. The guy that I talked to, he makes heavyweight steel signs. We think maybe that lasts as long as it could. He hasn't got back with me for price. But with any luck, perhaps it would maybe fit in that 750. That council already estimated.
No,
So far, we've spent about $100,000.
okay. Another thing too, we can't approve that tonight, though. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Went on
not
the
on the
agenda.
agenda.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
We
can,
don't even know if she's even interested.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
She may not even.
yeah, I
Because,
just,
I mean, she's gonna have to gamble with weather, she's got her chairs, she's got.
yeah,
so-
and, but
He-
she has been told and she knows, and she was gonna talk to her daughter about it and then get back with me, so this may
She was
not even,
disappointed, but
right.
she understood.
And there's a lot of possible negative factors there. I don't think I would, heat and wet rain and.
Yeah, so, and,
No.
and,
Termites.
and I haven't heard back from her yet, so, but, but if she does call me or something, I will let you know. But they have been told.
Okay.
And fortunately, their, wedding invitations have been out for a few weeks. So,
Yeah.
but at least, but she's,
This is longer.
yeah, she said it was gonna be a tiny wedding. She said in the worst case scenario, they can still just call
And then
everybody.
that building could have- Oh, that's
Yeah.
something else he said, he wanted the fire
Occupancy.
marshal to do an occupancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, cause, Patty got to talk to him a whole lot longer,
Yeah.
cause she beat me down there, so.
I appreciate you doing that, Patty.
And I was thinking if we do the burial route, instead, he was saying like install rails and stuff, but of course we'd have to get that approved.
Yeah.
Got some heavy posts, velvet ropes or something, to kind of, that
'Cause-
wouldn't be permanent.
Right, and then that
Yeah.
wouldn't be so invasive, and that would probably
You know,
fly
not
a little
screwing
better.
things into the
Right.
floor.
Yeah.
Right, that would probably fly with them a little
But,
better.
but that's the way it's gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
few barriers.
yeah.
Time flies.
I guess once we get the list and start, just getting some quotes and look, and after we see the amount and stuff, see if we're gonna need to go to SHPO or what we're gonna need to do.
And if I get a price from my guy on that.
Okay.
I mean, he's done work for the city, like I said, it's very heavy steel. We're dropping it, breaking stuff. I mean, hands down. And it's something that will last forever, far longer than the wood sign.
Okay.
And that's just.
Tall as he is.
But yeah, just kinda get us the quote, and we'll see where we're at and all that, and, yeah, so it's just one day at a time. First thing is make sure, get rid of them termites. They got to go. They're
He was
unwelcome.
glad to hear that Rich was licensed. I mean, I'm glad that.
Yeah.
Cause we seen he was working in there and he was like, I hope he knows how to be careful. And I was like, well, he's a licensed contractor. I was like, oh, okay. Because then that puts the onus over on Rich versus the city, cause he's a professional.
Yeah.
How to keep him safe.
Yeah.
That's why you have contracted labor.
It'd been kinda hard to hide with, the plaster and the floors, but,
Ladder and,
5-gallon bucket of paint.
well, I must admit though, the ceiling's shaping up. It's looking a whole lot better after that big
Well,
old leak.
We need a motion.
Yeah, it does, but it's a big improvement. At least it don't look so from the leak.
Yeah, and it's not wet.
Yeah.
And we were down there whenever he was patching there, it was a heavy downpour. Huge.
So the roof, yeah, the roof's not leaking.
The roof is
Yeah. Right. Now just get the door fixed. Yeah, so you can't see the great outdoors through it.
Sounds
hopefully
good.
that'll be the
Thank
next
you.
couple weeks.
I appreciate it.
Thanks again, Pat. Any other comment, public?
Motion to adjourn.
I have a motion.
I second.
We are adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
I'm not gonna quite go home yet. I'm gonna go somewhere and enjoy a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
that's why
air
we have to keep
conditioning
replacing the
somewhere.
batteries. We forget
Except
to
my
leave it
car.
on.
Well, I can't do that all night because
It's
my
off.
feet and legs are already swollen, so I can't do that.
I don't think it
Well,
was.
cause
not
I come
good.
in,
That's not
I
good
come
for
in the other day
my feet.
and
She
got a guest bedroom, you can
once you
stay
turn it on, it was already on. So that's why I keep
I
running out
don't
of
know,
batteries.
cause the kids have got their playroom and I don't know if she's even got a spare
Oh.
bedroom we can set up
I'll
anymore.
put this on Bruce's desk.
Okay.
No, I'm
I run to
yeah.
the hotel room.
Okay.
I'm too tight for that.
Have a good weekend.
Always tell.
Oh,
Especially that real nice one,
Always
that
tell.
country inn down there.
really?
Also, yeah, it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
$68 a night or something like that.
That may be doable.